Jikelele ihora lethu lokugcina ngci ngaphambi kokuthi ke sishayise nathi siyocambalala kuningi osekwenzekile ohlelweni kanti indaba engenayo zithi ke izinhlelo zithi izotshalwa ngomgqibelo imbabazane emahaqa hayi ngolwesihlanu njengoba ke bekubikiwe omunye badidiyeli ukutholela okhungo Thembeni Madlopa esike sakhuluma naye ke ohlelweni.
Ewe masimulise mawethu sinamkele ngokukhwayana apha kaloku inkqubo yenene ithanda kunene Ekhaya Jikelele ngoku ke singena kwi-Euro yethu yesithathu neyokugqibela kwinkqubo yanamhlanje okuke kuyibeke icace yokuba kudala siqalile kwaye siyalamba sikalela ingayeki ke kunqabe ixesha buke liqiniseka into yokubana ugqusha lazi kuninzi siniphathele kona kule Euro njengoko kaloku saqhubeka nokukhumbula umntwana uMangosuthu Buthelezi ningasibhalela kaloku napha kumakhasi onxibelelwana nisixelele into yokubana mhlambe wena njengombukeli yintoni okanye zeziphi inkumbulo kanti okanye othi mhlambe uzikhumbula ngazo ngaye umntwana ngoku mbukeli masitshaye iqhuma sijonge eziphala phambili kule Euro yethu yokugqibela.
Ziyaqhubeka izinhlelo zokutshalwa kaNdunankulu kaZulu umntwana uMangosuthu Buthelezi imbabazane emahaqa yakhothama ngempela sonto isineminyaka ecela ekhulwini idlanhlamvana kanti ke uzobekwa endaweni yakhe yokugcina ngomgqibelo. Izifikele mathupha iANC yolunde esifundazweni KwaZulu-Natal njengoba ibiyobhonga emswaneni kulandela ukukhothama kaMntwana wakwaPhindangene ilungu lesigungu esiphezulu kweANC uDokotela uZweli Mkhize uchaze imbabazane njengomuntu obenolwazi olunzulu kwezombusazwe.
Ilungu lesigungu esiphezulu ANC uDokotela uZweli Mkhize uthi likhulu iqhaza elibanjwe imbabazane kwezombusazwe ngokusho kukaMkhize yize kuye kube khona ukungaboni ngasolinye kwezombusazwe kodwa ulwazi lukaMntwana wakwaPhindangene oluyingqayizivele alikaze lahlatshwa inhlali.
3 generations ago he will not give you the history, will give you practical experience having at the center of all of this. This was the value that he brought into all of this.
Kusenjalo ilungu leIFP eParliament inkosi uMzamo Buthelezi uthi ngenkathi ezolezi indaba ezibhlungu into emkhathaze kakhulu emoyeni wakhe ukuthi asibange sisafezeka isifiso sikaShenge sokuthi iIFP neANC bethelelana amanzi.
Ithema indaba sizizwe umuntu esihambile yodwa mina into engikhathaze kakhulu ngikhumbula amazwi akhe ayiwakhuluma ebhekiseni umongameli wezwe. Yabona kababa emlalele nabamuzwa ngicabanga ukuthi kukhona ukusheshsha kwafanele bakwenzeke kulezi indaba ezingake nikhuluma ngazo ngoba umntwana expressed a sincere plea to the President of the Republic ukuthi my last wish before I shut my eyes ukuba ngibone iIFP neANC ureconcile.
Kusukela izolo ngenkathi iqubuka imbiko ukuthi usekho Thema umntwana wakwaPhindangene selokhu engene njalo amazwe enduduzo.
Kusenjalo uninzi labantu liyaqhubeka nokuthumela amazwi ovelwane kwaPhindangene.
Izakhamuzi ezakhele isizwe sakwaButhelezi kanjalo namabutha aqhamuke ezifundeni ezahlukene KwaZulu-Natal bangena bededelana kwaPhindangene selokhu kuzwakale indaba zokukhothama komntwana. Ibamba bukhosi la kwaButhelezi likholelwa ukuthi umntwana waPhindangene ushiye esikhulu isikhala ngaphandle nje kobukhosi besizwe sakhe.
Angikhuluma iqiniso uNkulunkulu ozosa njengamanje ukuthi uNdunankulu ozolandela uzoba yiluphi uhlobo ngoba ngaphandle kwaNdunankulu obenjengalo ubefana ngamashini enkosi uShaka eyakwazi ukubumba isizwe samaZulu.
Nabalandeli beqembu leIFP bangena beshintshana ukuzobhonga emswaneni kwaPhindangene.
Thambele umuntu obesiphethe osihola ngeqiniso osihola ngakho konke okuhle kubaluleke kakhulu ukuthi mina ngibe khona la njengomuntu osiphathe ngeqiniso ezweni sonke sisonke kusho likhulu kakhulu sisonke siyiqembu ukuthi siphume ngobuningi bethu sizomela umuntu osiholile nje osiphathe kahle ngenhliziyo emnene nenhliziyo.
Usotswebhi omkhulu weIFP uthi ingcabha manje seyisele nobuholi obusemandleni ngekusasa leqembu.
Our responsibility is to ensure that we uphold his vision, uphold his legacy, and that is the responsibility, and that's something that I hope all our leaders within the IFP and outside would adhere to, in the legacy and vision of Mntwana.
Okwamanje ke mbukeli ke sibheke isimo sezulu ukuthi sime kanjani.
Silvikele balingangena obhubini sibuka ngamehlo amandla ilizwe sonoma mandla matimba Jikelele Afrika.
Sibambe ngazibini ngokubani sahleli nathi apha ekhaya Jikelele kwinkqubo-ndaba yakho eqaqambisa ulwimi lwemveli i-DTT. I-University yaseMangosuthu ezinze kwilokishi yaseMlazi eThekwini yathiywa ngegama lomseki wayo umntwana ongasekhoyo uMangosuthu Buthelezi. Le university ke yavula ingcango zayo ngonyaka ka-1979 kubafundi bayo bokuqala abali-15 ukanti ngoku sele inabafundi abangaphaya kwama-10,000 nesinye. Uqovula banzi lomba ke sesiyakrweca umfundiso weze science uGqirha Ntshangase. Gqirha Ntshangase masikubulise sibambe ngazibini ngexesha lakho kwinkqubo yethu Ekhaya Jikelele. Uyaphila kodwa?
Yebo ngiyaphila, ngithathele lithuba ngibingelele ngabalaleli emakhaya, ngibingelele nakuwe, sibonge ithuba elisiphela.
Khosi. Nangona ke ngiye ndathi qabaqaba nje imbali yaseMangosuthu University of Technology. Ndafumanisa ukubana yasekwa ngonyaka ka-1979 ngabafundi nje abali-15. Khawusinabisele ngale university nakumntu ke mhlawumbe othi akayazi nokuba mhlawumbe umntwana uMangosuthu Buthelezi uyabandakanyeka.
Yebo kuyiqiniso ukuthi inyuvesi yavula amasango wayo ngo-1979 kodwa umbono nenhloso yokuthi kuqale kwakhiwe inyuvesi kwaqala ngo-1974 lapho umntwana okwaphinda angene okhotheme aba nombono wokuthi akwakhiwe inyuvesi efana ne-university ngaleso sikhathi kwakuyi-technical ngoba wabona ukuthi ayikho i-technical eyayibhekene nokuthi ifundisa abantu abamnyama. Ama-technicon ayekhona kwakuyi-Natal Technicon ngaleso sikhathi ne-ML Sultan Technicon ngaleso sikhathi. I-ML Sultan yayithatha amakhaba abomdabu baseNdiya namakhaladi bese kuthi i-Natal Technicon yayiqondene nabelungu. Kwaseka ayitshala le mbewu yokuthi kwakhiwe i-Technicon Mangosuthu okwathi-ke mase kwenziwe sekuvunyelene kwenziwe ucwaningo lokuthi kuyoba khona isidingo sokuthi kube nabantu abazoqeqeshwa for amakhono technical. Kule ndawo yaseMlazi nangempela kwatholakala ukuthi kuyoba khona lo cwaningo lwenziwa e-University of Cape Town. Kwase kuthi emva kwalokho kwaqala ngo-1977 ukuthi kwakhiwe inyuvesi okumanje kuyinyuvesi yobuchwepheshe yaseMangosuthu kodwa ngaleso sikhathi kwakuyi-Mangosuthu Technicon. Okwathi-ke njengoba usushilo umsakazi ukuthi-ke baqala ngabafundi abayi-15 ababenze izifundo zobunjiniyela ngaleso sikhathi. Kuthe-ke makuhamba isikhathi yakhula-ke inyuvesi yase iba namanye kwakuyi-Faculty of Engineering leyo. Kwase ukuthi makuhamba isikhathi yakhula yasiba ne-Faculty of Natural Science lapho elibuka khona izinto zezempilo. Kwasemva kwesikhathi yasiba ne-faculty eqondene nezinto zokumanage okuyi-Faculty of Management Sciences. Ingakho-ke namhlanje sithi i-Mangosuthu University of Technology okuthe mayishintsha igama ishintsha njalo uhlobo lokufundisa. Ngo-2007 yasinikwa-ke igama lokuba inyuvesi yobuchwepheshe yaseMangosuthu okufuthi i-University of Technology. And then-ke emva kwalokho kwase kuyaqhubeka-ke ukuthi-ke sithathe abafundi abaningi njengoba manje sinabafundi njengoba usushilo abawu-14,500. Umntwana-ke wakaphinda angene uyena msunguli wale nyuvesi uyena muntu owatshala imbewu le njenganamhlanje esiphila kuyo esisebenza kuyo futhi nefundisa abantu bakithi nesiyenze isiqinisekiso sokuthi kunabantu abaningi abansundu asebefundile futhi asebesebenza umhlaba wonke jikelele. Futhi ke inyuvesi yaseMangosuthu iyaziwa ngokuthi inyuvesi ekhipha amakhono amahle kakhulu kwezifundweni zobunjiniyela ezweni lonke jikelele. Iningi labantu abasebenza kwezobunjiniyela abanye babo baqhamuka enyuvesi yaseMangosuthu.
Bendisazoya kuyo kulonto kanye yokuthi iye yavelisa abafundi awungathi into kubana baye bagxila kakhulu ku-engineering. Xa ndimamela le mbali wena Gqirha Ntshangase ndiyafumanisa into kubana ngenene namakhumsha ayatsho into kubana a journey to 1,000 miles begins with one step. Umuntu mhlambi uyakwazi into kubana aqale into kodwa emva kwethuba siyibone sele ingasekho kodwa ke ingumangalisi into yokubana i-university njengoba usitsho nawo ungqina into kubana yaqala ngabafundi 15 namhlanje inabafundi abathe kratya ko-14,000 kwaye ke ivelise izinxibamxhaka ompondo zihlanjiwe ingqonyela ii-CEOs. Ungathi Gqirha xa uthelekisa mhlambe nexesha lokusekwa kwale university ungathi utshintsho sele lungakanani njengoko uye wachaphazela into yokubana kukhona abantu njengoko kukho i-faculty of engineering kusononjineli namhlanje abaphuma izandla?
Sekukhulu kakhulu sekuhlukile ngalesi sikhathi kuqala kwakunzima njengoba kwazi ukuthi yaqala ngesikhathi sobandlululo bebancane abantu yonke into ukuthi abantu abamnyama manje sekuyinyuvesi esivulelekile njengoba bese ngeke ngasho ngathi isize yakwazi nokuthi ifake eminye imikhakha yezokufunda efana no-natural science no-faculty of management sciences lokho okukhula okubonakalayo osekwenziwe inyuvesi. Okunye njengamanje inyuvesi ekwenzayo ukuthi inyuke ngoba isikhathi esiningi bikade ikhipha nje abantu abanama-diploma isikwazile ukuthi okokuqala nje iguquke ngoba ngesikhathi ishintsha iba University of Technology yayisafundisa nabo BTech ngenxa yokuthi uDH ke iBTech uswayifeza out iMangosuthu isiyawashintsha onke ama-qualifications ayo akuseyona i-national diploma sekuyi-diploma kusuke kwi-diploma uye kwi-advanced diploma i-BTech ayisekho mawukusuka ke lapho ku-advanced diploma bisiya ku-postgraduate diploma. I-faculty ke yakwa-natural science siyakwazi ke yona ukuthi ibe ne-masters qualification. I-faculty ke yakwa-management sciences ke iyasebenza ukuthi nayo yethule izifundo ze-masters kwa-management sciences no-engineering ngokunjalo naye ubhizi no-postgraduate diploma no-advanced diploma because i-BTech ayisekho so that uma kuhamba isikhathi mhlambe ngabo 2028 inyuvesi ibikwazi ukuthi isiyakwazi ukuthi ikhiphe abantu abanama masters iyakwazi ukuthi ikhiphe abantu abanama doctorate. But igxathu eselihanjwe eMangosuthu likhulu kakhulu uma uzobuka kusukela ekuqaleni uzobuka njengalapha sasikhona njengamanje nekangakuthi eMangosuthu isikwazile ukuthi ikwaze ukuthi ibe inyuvesi ekhipha amaphepha ezobuchwepheshe accredited uDepartment of Higher Education iyapublisha manje and enye into eyenziwa eMangosuthu yenza isiqinisekiso sokuthi onke ama-lecturers akhona eMangosuthu angekabi nama-masters awanikeza isikhathi sokuthi aqeda ama-masters and iMangosuthu njengamanje senza isiqiniseko sokuthi ifocusa kakhulu ekutheni iqasha abantu abanezakhono futhi abanama-degrees aphezulu njengama-doctorate so that sizokwazi ukuthi siqhubeke nokuproducer abantu abazoba ne-quality abazokwazi ukuthi bamelane nezidingo zezwe. Okunye sikwenzayo njengaMangosuthu njengamanje ukuthi si-introduce i-entrepreneurship program runwa i-faculty yakwa-management sciences okwamanje ngoba sibonile ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi kuhle ukuthi abantu bafunde kodwa kwesinye isikhathi ukuthi abantu bafunde bese bekwazi ukuqala amabhizinisi khona bezokwazi ukuthi bangabe abaqashwa kodwa bakwazi ukuthi kube yibona futhi abazokwazi ukuqasha abantu. Izinto lezo esizenzayo njengaMangosuthu khona sikwazi ukuthi sibhekane nesimo lesabasibiza nge-4th Industrial Revolution at the very same time sikwazi ukubhekana nezimo zokuthi amazinga okusebenza eSouth Africa aphansi abantu abasha abasebenzi. Sinesiqinisekiso sokuthi uma senza lokho ukuthi abantu baqale amabhizinisi kuyokwazi ukuthi abantu bakwazi ukuthi baqale imisebenzi bese ke izwe likwazi ukuthi liqhubeke liye phambili.
Gqirha ndiyayithanda kakhulu lento ichaphazelayo kuba ngenene singatsho sithi izinga lentswelangqesho apha eMzantsi Afrika liphezulu kakhulu. Ngoko ke mhlambi uba kuzawusekwa ezi programs ozitshoyo ezifana no-entrepreneurship programs kuba ngenene ngoku siyabona into yokubana ingakumbi xa sijonga kubantu abatsha into yokubana bayangenelela bavula amashishini wabo bakwazi ukukhawulelana nale meko sikuyo. Ndiyithandile kakhulu nento ichaphazele yokuba niyangena nakwesi sigaba sesine sobuxhakaxhaka bale mihla i-4th industrial revolution ngamakhumsha. Ndiqinisekile naye umntwana ekubeni ebone le mizamo eniseleni yenzile njenge-university uyazinca kakhulu ngalomsebenzi. Gqirha siyabona nalapha into yokubana induna ziyamvuma zithi akekho ofana naye. Nosopolitiko bathi ebeligorha elingenabatha ekhokela ngenzondelelo. Njenge-university ningathi nina umntwana uMangosuthu ibingumntu onjani kwaye ke xa njonga nje emva ungathi mhlawumbe zeziphi inkumbulo eziyohlala zihleli kwiingcambu zenhliziyo zenu?
Okokuqala nje umntwana okwaphinda ngene ube umuntu ohlukile. Ngiyavumelana nalapha bathi ube umuntu owumholi ngokuzalwa. Ngoba izinto ade ezenza bekungezona izinto ezenziwayo noma ubani. Okokuqala nje ngaphandle kokuthi wakha i-University yaseMangosuthu maningi namakolishi ezoqeqesha othisha awakha afana noGqikazi oSikhawini ukubala nje ambalwa. Lapho wawuthola khona ukuthi abantu abafuna ukufundela ubuthishela babeqeqeshwa khona. Kwahamba isikhathi ke kwaba nenkinga ke kavalwa ngendlela avalwa ngayo. Kodwa ke futhi umuntu uyadlula futhi wehlele emazingeni aphansi. Ziningi izikole zakhile kwaZulu. Ngingomunye nje ke wabantu abafunda khona ngoba ngidabuka eZululand. Ngafunda ezikoleni ezifana noMagenqeza, oFefe, King Zulu High School kwaNongoma. Zonke lezo kole zazikhandwa uyena umntwana ngoba wayethi umntwana mekhuluma athi ayikho into ebalulekile kumuntu njengemfundo. Njengoba sasikhuleke phansi kwencindezelo ukuthina wayethi into yokuqala yokukhulula ukuthi ufunde ngoba noma kuphaliyo democracy siyafika leyo ntando yeningi uma kufica ungafundile uyoqhubeka ucindezeleke impilo yakho yonke. Ngiyethemba ke umsakazi nawe uyakubona lokho iningi labantu bakithi abangafundanga namhlanje basacindezelekile kodwa laba bafunda noma izinto zinzima kubo kunzima kangcono ngoba bayakwazi ukuthi bazikhandela amathuba omsebenzi, bayakwazi ukuthola amathuba omsebenzi, bakwazi ukuthi banakekele imindeni yabo kuya phambili. Umntwana waphinda ngene ube isibusiso ngithi njengaMangosuthu University of Technology ngoba ngikhulumela yona ngendlela abehlonipha ngayo izinto. Ngisho xa umntwana waphinda ngene siyamcela ukuthi eze enyuvesi umntwana waphinda ngene ubefika mhlawumbe kusaseli hour ukuthi uqala umcimbi asekhona eyimisele eyilungiselele ukuthi uzokhuluma asiqoquzele njengabasebenzi nabafundi baseMangosuthu ukuthi siqhubeke senze okuhle emphakathini. Ngingasho ngithi ube isibusiso futhi siyambonga umdali ukuthi wasipha umuntu ofana naye ukuqhubekela phambili ngoba ngempela akukho engathi mina njengomuntu osebenza eMangosuthu ngingathi umntwana okuthila akakwenzanga usenzele konke ebengicabanga ukuthi kufanele akwenze njengomuntu nanokuthi ke kufanele into asiyenze siqhubekela phambili ukumukela lokho asenzele khona sikubambe ngezandla zombili sikukhulise. Ngelinye ilanga iNyuvesi yaseMangosuthu ingabi inyuvesi ezoba semlazi siyithathe siyise kwezinye indawo lapha kuyobe kubonakala isidingo sokuthi siyithathe siyise khona futhi nangaphezulu kwalokho bese ke sethula ama programs ezokufunda azobe esehambisana nesikhathi ngoba izinto ziyashintsha. Njengoba izinto zishintsha nje kufanele ke nathi njengabantu abakhona eMangosuthu senze isiqinisekiso sokuthi siyazishintsha izinto esizifundisa izingane zethu so that zithole amakhono aqondene naleso sikhathi esizobe sesiphila kuso. Kungabi ukuthi sizaqhubeka namakhono akudala. Iyona ndlela ngicabanga ukuthi singathi kumntwana siyabonga ngayo. Kodwa sibonga kakhulu umdali ukuthi wasipha umuntu ofana naye. Sibonga kakhulu.
Kubulela thina Gqirha Ntshangase ngexesha lakho kwaye siyathemba njengositsho into okubana izicwangciso eninazo njenge-university kukuba nikwazi into okubana nibe timeless, nikwazi njengokuba kwesiphila kweli xesha imfundo yenu ne-programs eninazo zikwazi into okubana ziphucule abafundi beli xesha langoku. Sibamba ngazo zozibini ngokuba usityebisele ngale mbali ityebileyo ye-University yaseMangosuthu. Siyathemba into okubana ngenene umzamo omhle awenzileyo nizawuqhubeka nawo njenge-MUT. Enkosi kakhulu ngexesha lakho.
Siyathokoza sisi.
Lowo ke mbukeli besithetha naye nguye uGqirha Bheka Ntshangase weziko lemfundo iMangosuthu University of Technology. Besinabisela ke ngembali phakathi komntwana uMangosuthu kunye neliziko. Ngoku masithi qhwi evenkileni iqiniseka uyindawo ubukele Ekhaya Jikelele.
Hukumthaka naso ezothaka naso hukumthaka naso ezothaka naso.
Mbukele njengamanje ke sekuyisikhathi sokuthi sibheke nje ukuthi iziphi indaba ehamba phambili lapha kuma trends.
Ewe mbukeli sesifikile lo xesha bukade ulindele ukuba sijonge eziphala phambili kumakhasi onxibelelwano pha ku-x.com. Siyaphawula kumbukeli kaloku i-hashtag yokuqala esingatsho into yokubana iphala phambili ngu-hashtag Dr. Nandipha, yesibini hashtag Meyiwa Trial, eyesithathu ke hashtag Thembazwane. Xa sijonga ke mbukeli pha ku-hashtag yokuqala uDr. Nandipha, umantyi ke okutyala lolwaphulo mthetho likagqirha uNandipha Magudumana uyikhabile ibail, esithi ke ukunika uNandipha ibail kuyakwenza into yokubana akwazi ukuphinda abaleke kwakhona. Magudumana ke otyholwa ngokuncedisa isithandwa sakhe uThabo Bester abaleke entolongweni wabanjwa kunye naye pha kwilizwe laseTanzania.
Phela uMagudumane ufaka nje isicelo sebail wekholosa ubhekene nezinto ezifaka phakathi ukukhwabanisa inkohlakalo, ukuphazamisa ukusebenza komthetho kanye nokulekelela isiboshwa ukuthi ke seqe ejele. Ake sibheke ukuthi ke bathini ke abantu bangabe bephawula lapha ku-x.com mayelana naludaba likaNandipha Magudumane. Ukiya uthi, I can't believe there are people who feel sorry for Dr. Nandipha because she's beautiful. She's a danger to society and shouldn't be granted bail. Ukiya uthi akakholwa ukuthi khona abantu abamzola ubuhlungu uDr. Nandipha ngoba phela nakho emuhle. Uthi yena nje uDr. Nandipha uyingozi kanti nje futhi akumelanga ukuthi azanikeze ibail. Uthini uSpider Kholos?
Uspider uthi yena Dr. Nandipha had been denied bail. Good to see the first stage of justice served. Magistrate Delange said, whenever the accused appeared in court, she was well groomed and in a good state of mind, which means her needs are taken care of in prison. Uyatsho uSpider dokubana uGqirha Nandipha uye wayinqatyelwa ibail. Uthi kuhle ukubona kakhulu i-first stage ye-justice ebonakala ngathi iyenziwa. Uyatsho into yokubana lo kaDelange watsho esitsho into yokubana xa engena pha ecourt okanye bebonakala ngathi noko well groomed kwaye nengqondo yakhe iqiqile. Into ethi ke izidingo zakhe zinakekelwe njengoko entrongweni. Hashtag Dr. Nandipha Magudumana. Chuncembe sijonge enye i-tweet okanye mhlambe sibuyele pha ku-hashtag Meyiwa Trial. Sijonge into yobana kuqhubeka ntoni. Okay, khona enye i-tweet. Uthando Ralph uyatsho into yokubana she makes sure she comes to court looking lavish. Bantu ke bayazithethela pha ku-x.com utsho into yokubana noko ke uNandipha Magudumana uyaqiniseka into yokubana xa ingena pha enkundleni uyaqiniseka uba jonga ulavish uyasleya umhle pha unontombi.
Kanti mangabe sibheka ke i-hashtag elandelayo ethi hashtag Meyiwa Trial, yizo ke indaba zezinkantolo eceleni lokubulaka kaSenzo Meyiwa. Umshishi sombuso advocate uGeorge Baloyi utshela ijaji ukuthi waxhumana nomseshi kuleli icala owaqinisekisa ukuthi ama-minute statement esikaZungu wethu ubufakazi adatshulwa. Kepha ke uadvocate uCharles Mnisi omele umsolo wesithathu yena uthe empeleni ke bafuna ukuhlinzeka ngestatement esabhalwa ngesandla sakhe uqobo uZungu.
Nangona kunjalo ke umrhwehlenge uGwebengelithi akukho ngxelo ibhalwe ngesandla nguZungu kwaye uthe abo bakhuselayo basilela ukubonisa ukubakho kwengxelo ebhalwe ngesandla. Sijonge ke into yokubana abantu baye baphefumla besithini pha ku-x.com. Series director uthi, I love it that advocate Mnisi stayed focused and was not entertained by the joke meant to throw him off. Uyatsho into yokubana uyayithanda indlela mhlawumbe uadvocate Mnisi awazinza ngayo kwaye ke uyabonakalisa into yokubana zange abe kanti uyaqusha okanye uyaqhushalaza okanye ubonakala ngathi u-entertained ngejoke eyayimele into yokubana imkhuphile kwisindlo sakhe. Chuncembe sijonge ke abanye babhali besithini pha ku-x.com.
Ukushite yena uthi His job is to adjudicate the actions of Baloyi given what transpired in court. He is not Baloyi's lawyer. Advocate Mnisi seeks that statement copy that the witness testified and said that he authorized it in Zulu and it was commissioned by a commissioner of oaths and he signed it. Lukhona ke omunye ke abaphawulile khona lapha ku x.com. Ukross Masalas uthini ke Kholosa?
Ukross Masalas, we're not sure if he is trying to prove relevance or over-educated. He keeps interfering in the proceedings, which I find unfair. His job is to give ruling based on evidence presented by both parties, not to interfere in the proceedings. Hashtag Senzo Meyiwa trial. Ukross uyavakalisa mhlambe indlela yena angonelisekanga ngayo ngendlela aqhuba ngayo yathi into kubana nokumsebenzi wakhe uwenza ngapha yakwemita. Chuncembe sijonge ke uba bakhona nabaphinde futhi babhala baphefumla. Ngoko ke siyangena ku hashtag Themba Zwane siva into kubana khona kuqhubeka ntoni na. Right, Mugeli Ekhaya Jikelele, umqeqeshi ke oyinhloko weBafana Bafana uHugo Bruce ukhale ngongabikho kaThemba Zwane emva kokuba iqela lakhe libambene ngeqanda macala neNamibia ngomgqibelo pha eOrlando Stadium. Lo mqeqeshi ke waseBelgium uvumile ukuba bebemdinga kakhulu lo mdlali na njengokuba ekwazi ukuliqhaqha lishiye luwile udonda lwasemva. Umshishi ke ukhutshe kwiqela emva kokuba wonzakala kumdlalo weMTN 8 phakathi kweMamelodi Sundowns nayo iKaizer Chiefs.
Hayi uyabona ke lokho impela kuvele kwasusa omkhulu kumsinde einkundleni zokuxhumana malungana nokuthi engabe umdlalo ogijima esiswini kweMamelodi Sundowns Themba Zwane usengathathwa njengomdlalo ovelele kunabo bonke yini kuleli. Ngisho ke seqhathaniswa nomgadli weOrlando Pirates uThemba Inkosi Lodge. Okusho ukuthi ke hayi ke seqhathaniswa kuThemba Inkosi Lodge kanye noThemba Zwane. Ke sizwe ukuthi kwa x.com bathini uRoger KP uthi Themba Zwane is on the league of his own. You can't compare his nabo one season wonder abo Lodge. Ukhona omunye ophefumlile. Black is gold uthi yena there is no player at Kaizer Chiefs or OP who has achieved more than Themba Zwane in his career. People need to stop being yay man, nincompoops, just saying.
Stop being nincompoops.
Hayi kusho ukuthi sekuya ngokubona ukuthi ubani obona uThemba Zwane njani, ubani obona uThemba Inkosi Lodge njani. Nanokuthi futhi kuzohambisana nanokuthi mhlawumbe wena usupporta liphi iqembu ukubona ukuthi ubani odlala kakhulu kunabanye. Uthini kula vida lokha?
Uthi Themba Zwane is the greatest la eMzansi. You don't have to be Sundowns fan to understand this. Hayi jongo yamvuma uthi ngumpondo sihlanjiwe unyawo zinodaka ncupha buchopho uthi ngoyena ke ogqwesayo kweli laseMzantsi Afrika. Uyathi into kubana akudingeki imani into kubana ube ngumlandeli weSundowns ukuze uyiqonde uyiunderstand le way. Hayi ke babhalile ke abantu pha kumakhasi onxibelelwano kax.com simame ngazibini ngokuba niphefumle kwaye ke mbukeli uba ngaba ke mhlambe kuhambeni kwexesha okanye kuhambeni kwemini kunezinto othe wazibona zithe tshitshilili pha kumakhasi onxibelelwano uqiniseka into yokubana uyasitheka nathi sikwazi into yokubana sibone ukuthi ama trends ame kanjani.
Okwaba nje ke kodwa ke mbukeli sisiqu eyitolo uma ngabe sibuya ke sizivakashi sethu la esihleze estudio sokubonisana noKholosa umbhali ke weincwadi le uzokhuluma ngencwadi.
Bonga Jesu, siyabonga Jesu, siyabonga Jesu, Jesu usithethele, siyabonga Jesu.
Sibambe ngazibini kaloku naba basandula ungena usabukele iEkhaya Jikelele apha kwinkqubo ndaba yakho ephala phambili uDTT gama lenkqubo yiEkhaya Jikelele. Impatho gadalala kunye nomdlobongelo benziwa kwabasetyhini nakubantwana bangamantombazana ngamadoda yalatha imfuneko yokhawulezisa kwemfundo yoluntu njengesixhobo sokuvuselela ingqiqo yobuntu ingakumbi ke ngokumalunga nesimo sengqondo samadoda kunye nokuziphatha kwabasetyhini nabantwana abangamantombazana. Kuphonorongo-kelo lwencwadi sinaye apha umama kuba George Peter nongumbhali wencwadi ethi Women's Rights are Human Rights. Ulapha ke enkqubeni uye wasindwendwela. Mnumzana uGeorge, welcome to Ekhaya Jikelele. Kuluvuyo ukuba sibe nawe.
Thank you for having me, Sisi. Ngiyabonga.
Siyabulela kakhulu. Uye wathatha usiba nephepha wabhala incwadi ethi Women's Rights are Human's Right. What inspired you to write this book, and what message do you want to convey through this book and title?
Yeah, Sisi, thank you. You know, in life, you sit and you look at what's happening in life, and the reality at hand now is where you sit and you notice humanity trading on a very dangerous path and headed in a very, dangerous direction. And that's a direction of human destruction, the abuse against women and girl children. That cannot be normal for the life of humanity. So it began there with me saying, but where are we going? And where is this headed to? And what does this mean in terms of human destiny? Then I had to really ask questions. And in that space, you listen and you hear, especially men, saying many things like women are demanding too much, women are expecting too much of respect, women are demanding too much of special treatment. Some men do say those things. And for me, I was like, maybe, and of course, there's a missing chord. There's something that Amadoda do not understand. And that is the fact that women do not, expect and demand anything special. For me, women demand basic human rights. And that is where the title came to being, to say, in fact, the rights that women demand are the very basic human rights that everybody, including men, deserve. So if men have got the right to be, then women have got the right to be. It started right there.
I like that part because, violence against women and children is on the rise. And in your book, you also table out some of the solutions to this phenomena. Can you just enlighten us with the solutions that you have in the book? Because, it's really sad. We have protests every year, women saying no to violence against women and children, but there seems to be no solution. Because the recent article that I read, it said that even political leaders and congregants in church, they want to join hands together to end this. What are some of the solutions that you tabled in this book?
The book is one tool on its own. I regard it as a tool for civic education. It's a self-help resource and a tool for civic education. In the context of South Africa, government has developed a very good policy, the strategic plan on gender-based violence and femicide. So you peruse, you read that strategy. It's got a number of objectives. And one of the pillars in that strategy is a preventative pillar or preventative objective. Now, that's where I located this book and the content that goes with it within the context of preventative measure or preventative objective of the national strategy. The importance of that is that for me, that is the preventative pillar is the most important pillar in that context of the strategy, because the normality that we need, the normality that we aspire as humanity, it's in us preventing these things from happening. That's where you look at the book as one single kind of a tool, but I'm locating the book within the context of civic education. So we need to now, we need to revolutionize the course of civic education in the context of gender-based violence and femicide, so that in every space of human existence, then we begin to talk reality of this problem. We begin to say, what is the normal order of life? What is the normal order of human mentality, the perceptions, the attitude of men against the women? So you go to church. The message must now be very inclusive in terms of the reality at hand. You go to school, education nowadays, especially in the context of this problem, needs to transcend the walls of the school, the fences of the school. We need now to broaden the scope and say, at the same time, while we want to produce, technicians and engineers and professionals, we need not forget to produce human beings. I can say to you, Sisi, unless we revolutionize the course of civic education in this context, even our best educational investments would end up producing technical beings, but not human beings. We would end up producing, competent beings, but not compassionate beings. We would end up with professionals who are competent but not compassionate. We're going to end up having like professionals who become like machines without a soul. So the cutting across kind of a solution that is, you know, driven by this book and carried by the content of this book is to revolutionize the course of civic education in terms of the normal order of life, so that we end up with a society which says, while we aspire to be professionals, we need not forget to aspire to be human beings. Yeah.
I like that part. I mean, while we aspire to be professionals, we need not to forget our true sense, our authentic selves, which is the human being. I mean, you spoke about broadening our scope in the education sector. And also, it's something that you also encourage, that Uluntu, they must educate themselves on women's rights and make them human rights. I mean, why was it important for you as an author to highlight that? And looking also at our education sector, because, I mean, these are some of the things that our boy children and our girl children are learning in schools about human rights. Are they doing enough to eradicate this? What more should be done? And I mean, why was it important for you as an author to highlight the educational sector?
The man who is failing to get it right today, the abusive man of today was once a boy. And the boy of today will be a man of tomorrow. Now, it all goes back to how were you socialized, how was your upbringing socialized, how were you orientated in terms of, you know, there's three elements that I'm addressing in the book, and that is the social, the emotional, and the spiritual, you know, dimensions of human health. So with the social dimension, it's a matter of you need to be able to socialize yourself and, you know, be relatable to other people. Emotional means you need to have a sense of humor. You need to be able to say what is right and what is not acceptable. Spirituality is about you need to have ethos, principles, and morals which guide your upbringing. That's what I'm saying now in the context of civic education. As you go into the context of the schooling system, we need now to say, how do we integrate the social, the emotional, the spiritual elements, dimensions of human health? Because otherwise, unless we do that, then we are going to produce people or students or graduates who are technical beings with good hardware, but with a very broken software. So we need to now focus on that element. The life orientation subjects that are offered in our school system today need to be very deliberate and intentional in addressing the problem at hand, so that the boy child can have a different perspective in terms of looking at women. We need boys and men who will be able to look at the woman coming, and before they can see the gender, they need to be able to see a human soul.
Oh, yes.
Before a man can see, you know, the body of a woman coming, they need to be able to see a human being. So we need to orientate, you know, that dimension, which then will make our boys and our men to look at women purely as human beings. And in that space, then the question is, how can I help this woman, as opposed to how can I use her? But let's talk about the girl child maybe. You know, we see many things in this context. Many phenomena are coming up, many trends are coming up, but one of the most dangerous ones, which are even pursued by older men against the integrity and the dignity of young women, is the kind of materialistic manipulation and abuse, where you go to a school setting, the girl child has to pay something in order to get a mark. A child has to, you know, exchange a favor for her to benefit something. But let me say to the girl child of today, which is the mother of tomorrow, we need to be careful that our girl children do not confuse the question of gathering material and building a future.
Gathering material and building a future. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut you there. Before I let you go, I want to also learn about the projects that you are currently running. Because it seems that women abuse and rape is a culture. And what is even said is that the perpetrators, they get away with it. I remember when the time there was a hashtag Namhla, we had tweets complaining that, even the minister is able to trace, abantu abakumakhasi onxibelelwano abaluthileyo, just collecting evidence on social media. But yet, if you come as a girl to say that I've been, that might be rejected. So it's really sad that the perpetrators actually get away with it. But before I let you go, we want to learn about the projects that you are currently running into making sure that you are eradicating this. And if people want to get the book, where do they purchase it?
Right. Quickly, in terms of programs relating to your first question, you know what? I can say to everybody else, when we experience these cases of abuse and violence against women and girl children, the question is not about who we stand for. It must be a question of what we stand for. Okay. So it shouldn't matter, it mustn't matter who did what. It must be a question of what happened. Is it right, is it wrong? Not about who we stand for, but what we stand for, a matter of principle. The book will be online on Amazon Books. We will share the content a bit later.
Because I said there's also a book launch.
Yeah, we've got a book launch happening on Thursday, the 14th of September this year at Freedom Park in Pretoria. So we will share, more information about how to access the book, how to get it. But I think that is where we're going to get more information.
Mnumzana George, thank you so much for joining us and also enlightening us on this beautiful and very important discussion. And it's great that you have written the book. I hope even the reception will really educate our people regarding this matter. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Let's keep it up.
Right, mugeli we Ekhaya Jikelele lo ke besincokola naye nguye uGeorge umnumzana Xebe uGeorge Peter nongumbhali wencwadi ethi Women's Rights Are Human Rights. Uyaqonda ukhumbule kaloku umbukeli into yokubana sithe qolo ukuxhaphaka iziganeko apho sibona into yokubana ngenene amanina nabantwana bayahlukunyezwa. Xa sibona ke ababhala abafana naye abazawuthi thaca besilungiselela kaloku umbukeli nokusifundisa nokusixhobisa ngendlela mhlawumbe ezikhoyo esingathi into yokubana amalungelo wamanina nabantwana. Siyathemba ke mbukeli into yokubana udliwano ndlebe olufana nolu luzawuthuna ukuzazela nakumadoda kuba ngawo axhaphakile ukuba enze ezi ziganeko. Masithi qhwi evenkileni iqiniseka uyindawo ubukele Ekhaya Jikelele.
Siyabonga Jesu, siyabonga Jesu, siyabonga Jesu, Jesu siyabonga Jesu.
Sibile sikwamukele embukeli Ekhaya Jikelele. Ukuthuthukiswa kwabantu besifazane abasemkhakheni yahlukahlukene ngenye yezinto ezibamba iqhaza ekutheni abantu besifazane bangazizwa bentula ulwazi, bangethembeli futhi kakhulu ke kwabanye abantu. Lowo owayeyimeya yomkhandlu weTheku uZandile Gumede ubesingethe isithangami sokucijwa kwabantu besifazane eThekwini. Kanti ke ukuthola kabanzi ngalokhu soxhumana naye ke ngohlelo lweZoom. Asikubingelele ohlelweni, sibonge kakhulu mamZandile ngokuthumela nathi namhlanje.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu nami ukuthi ngibe lomphakathi engusebenzelayo.
Sibonge kakhulu. Besicela nje ukuthi uqale uchazele umbukele Ekhaya ngalesi sithangami sokucobelelana ngolwazi.
Ngaphambi kokuthi ngichaze ngalesi sithangami umsakazi, ngizofisa nje ukuzwelana nomndeni nesizwe sonke neqembu leNkatha Freedom Party ngokushiywa ubaba, umkhulu, umalume, umholi wesizwe sonke saseNingizimu Afrika. Ngifisa ukuthi ngithi nje alwehlanga lungehlanga esizweni sonke.
Sibonge kakhulu.
Angiqaleke ngalolwazi ngokuthi into engiphushe kakhulu ukuthi ngenyanga kaAugust noma ngibona ukuthi indlela engangicela ngayo kubantu abahlukahlukene ukuthi lo mcimbi wabantu besifazane ube impumelelo, ikakhulukazi laba asebehanjwe lo baba nalaba abawulusha nalaba abasazoba nemizi. Kumina kwafika iphupho lokuthi kubalekile ukuthi ngicele omama bezenkolo, ngicele omama abasemabhizinisini, ngicele omama sebephumelele ezintweni ezihlukahlukene bahlangane ndawonye bazocobelelana ngolwazi ukuze kwehle ukhwantalala lokuthi njengabantu besifazane bazibone beabantu abalahliwe abangakwazi ukuthi bahlangane ndawonye bacobelelana ulwazi ngeingqinamba nangokuhle egcineni kosuku babone ukuthi hawu kanti kuyenzeka nakomunye umuntu kodwa singakwazi uku-overcome ngokuthi senze u-1 no-2 no-3 no-4 ingakho-ke nje sibe nalesithangami uzozibuza-ke msakazi ukuthi indaba singeze kangako-August ngenxa yokuthi bengihambe ngokwe-ofisi lami elibanjwe inkosazane esencane lapha uSindi wakaZuma sicele lapha nalaphaya kubantu abahlukahlukene njengoSantaco no-Unilever nabanye kwaqekelaka ukuthi size sithole lokho kwazi ukuthi umcimbi ube impumelelo ngenyanga kaSeptember sabe sesikuhlanganisa-ke ukuthi ngoba inyanga kaSeptember inyanga yamagugu ukuba umuntu wesifazane nje noma kuthiwa kuliphi izinga umncane uphakathi nendawo umdala uyigugu phakathi kwefamily ngoba phela uyazi ukuthi umuntu wesifazane uyimanager ekhaya uyena oqikekela aqinisekise ukuthi konke kuyenzeka angibonanga-ke kuzoxwayana masihlanganisa ukuvala inyanga ka-August nokuvula inyanga yamagugu.
Yebo, mhlawumbe-ke bebangakanani-ke abantu bebethamele lesi sithangami kanti futhi mhlawumpeni yiziphi lezi ingqinambi obuyibona ukuthi abantu besifazane babhekene nazo wawusukhetha ukuthi wenze lesi sithangami?
Abantu besifazane ebesibe nabo nkosazana bebebalela ku-250 kanti indawo ebekade siyicelile besisebenzela kuyo ibikwazi ukufaka abantu aba-192 kodwa kudingeke ukuthi abanye simpintshe sicele ihlalo babe khona ngoba besebezwile ukuthi laba abanye sebehlabe bawulawula yize besifocuse kakhulu kubantu besifazane basenkabeni yeTheku singabizanga futhi wonke umuntu sibize ama-organization ngokuhlukahlukana kwawo mangaqagula nje uhlelo belubanjwe umama ukhansela uNompumelelo Sithole oyikhansela lomkhandlu waseThekwini bese kuthi lo bemele osomabhizinisi abancane aphinde futhi amele u-committee participation la udidelwa khona zonke inhlelo ebekumele kube khona uMamzama Sokhabasi kube sekufika umama uBusi wakaNdlovu osibusise kakhulu ngeenkulumo zakhe ngokwezenkolo besihanjelwe umama uLkhele obeyi-guest speaker uDr Lkhele phela uphethe inhlelo eziningi ezokulwa ne-TB nomdlavuza ezokulwa nezinto eziningi nokuphinde futhi alwele amalungelo abantu besifazane aphinde futhi aluleke ngezomthetho ngoba unalabantu ekuthiwa ama-paralegals uma uney'nkinga kwezomthetho abakwaziyo ukukusiza kuphinde futhi kube khona umama owumfundisikazi umama Maphumulo okhulume wasula itafula aluleka abantu besifazane ngokuthi uma ngokomphefumulo ungaphilile awukwazi ukuya phambili ngiyajabula njengoba umfowethu bekhuluma njengamanje bekhuluma kona ukuthi kubalekile noma kuthiwa ngwayisifundiswe singakanani kodwa ukuphila ngokomphefumulo ngoba kuzokwenza ukuthi ngisho ibhizinisi lakho likwazi ukuthi le phambili.
Yebo
mamgumede kakhulu.
Manje singayibona yini mamgumede ngiyaxolisa ukungena emlonyeni nje ukuthi nje sengilokhu ngidame ngichecka isikhathi lapha ngiyabona ukuthi hayi kwaze kuphela isikhathi singakaqedi ukukhuluma kahle bengifuna ukubuza ukuthi singasibonani pho esinye ke noma ezinye izithangami ezifuze lezi esikhathini esizayo.
Angabazeki lokho msakazi nizosibona ezinye ithangami ngoba njengoba abantu besifazane besibalethele nomama usemncane kakhulu bevela kwi-co-op kavuka ibambe okhombise obukhulu ubuchule lobu babhaka izinkwa lapha kaMashu bafakele izitolo ezinkulu abasukela phansi ngasikhathi ngiseyimeya bakwazi ukuthi bakwazi ukuthola imishini baphinda futhi ubaba Siboniso kaDuma banikeza emkhulu-ke manje imishini sebeyibhizinisi elikhulu kakhulu ngakho-ke basebecela-ke abesifazane ukuthi bacela ukuthi kube nesinye isithangami esizoba semini lapho kuzoletha bonke abesifazane esibona ukuthi bangakwazi ukucobelela laba abafisa ukwenza izinto ezithile ukuze umsebenzi uhambe phambili konke kuhambe kahle kakhulu. Enye into efike yahlaba umxhelo kakhulu omama abakhulekayo kuthiwa ama-intercessors kuphinde futhi kube enye ehlaba umchwele iNorox nje iyodwa abantu besifazane bebethi ukudla kumnandi ngosawoti kodwa kufika abaka-Unilever kwafika inkosazana laphaya ekhulume yasithela ebiqhamuka kaNorox ikhuluma uThobeka wakaGoba senior brand manager ebikhuluma ngokuthi umzimba womuntu uyayidinga i-iron ngokuthi nje ukudla kwakho ukufake inorox.
Yebo mama, ayike cha sibonge kakhulu ke ngokuthi ke uxoxisane kanye nathi namhlanje kuseni. Sibonge kakhulu ke futhi sibonge kakhulu ke mamzandile ngiyaxolisa kakhulu ngenxa yesikhathi ke kuzofuneka ukuthi sibambe lapha inkulumo yethu kodwa nje siyancoma kakhulu siyancincoza siyabonga ukuthi wenza umsebenzi omuhle kangaka ukufukula abantu besifazane engathi nje ngaqhubekela phambili. Mbukeli lowo bekuzandile Gumede besixoxisana naye mayelana nesithangami sabantu besifazane ake wasibamba sokufukula nje nogqugquzela abantu besifazane. Sesifike ekupheleni kohlelo. Yabona isikhathi?
Ngumona.
Hayi sana.
Ngumona zinhliziyo ingathi zinhliziyo zabantu abathile ngumona ixesha. Kodwa sibambe ngazibini wena mbukeli nakho igqiza lonke le Ekhaya Jikelele eliqinisekisa into kubana uzifumana zitshisa indaba. Kodwa ke nangomso sinedinga kodwa ke xa nilishiya ndithi masivuseleleni imbali kantu ethi umuntu ngumuntu kabantu.
Nisale kahle.
Siyabonga Jesu, siyabonga Jesu, siyabonga Jesu, Jesu usithethele. Siyabonga Jesu.